Is Lady Mara in?
Yeah.
Are you alright? Still
Stupid questions of the year.
I'm sorry?
I'll leave you to it. If you need anything, just ask.
Okay. Oh, a messenger from the temple came by. Sorry, lack of sleep, I forgot. There have been some messengers sent to your group. Do I give them to you, or do I wait for the good-looking one?
Which one would that be?
You know, with the shoulders.
I thought Lady Mara was already here. Who'd you...
Looks confused at you.
I look confused back.
Not everybody's a lesbian, Stan.
In fact, almost no one is. Anyway, yeah. Do I give them to you, or do I?
If they're addressed to him, then
Well, they're not really addressed per se. They were just brought in.
well, I can get, because I'm on my way back to meet him. I can take them if you like.
Okay. Here.
Me always fun shading water.
Yeah, so she hands you, because that's just paper, I will describe it a little further. She hands you two documents. One is a folded piece of parchment that looks slightly weather damaged, and the other is a scroll with a wax seal.
I'm not going to make seal sounds. Don't look at me like that.
Because I was ready to smack that candle into your face.
I'll give you actually candle links.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
Right, I will.
Flamethrowers are okay, I guess.
Okay. Flamethrowers are best.
Meanwhile, in the universe,
I will go upstairs.
okay, you go upstairs.
Into our room, and Lady Mara, we've got a quest. I've come back to get you. The boys have gone to see the commander of the watch, and we're come grab you to go meet them. There's been a murder in the foregate, and it sounds like there's been actually quite a few. They want to see if there's any connections. We found a body with the heart ripped out and no blood.
Oh, similar to the deer that we found?
No, not so much, because the deer one was removed with precision, where this is more, it's been ripped out, which is correct, isn't it?
What you
cuts
were able to
weren't
see were
neat
the
anyway.
cuts were neat and precise, whereas the organ had been, the rib cage had been smashed open,
Yeah.
and the heart removed by avulsion, ripping out.
Yeah. So, yeah. Not quite, but
Actually, that's not correct. I believe avulsion can only be used for a term when it is an off, so an appendage, not an internal thing. So I'm sorry about that, everyone.
okay, into it.
I'll just edit it so I sound brilliant.
Like now.
Like now. Ladies.
Anyway, we should head out. I have those in my hand.
What are those?
I've been handed them from the temple, so I thought.
Well, I should actually mention that seal is in emerald green wax and bears the insignia of a bird, possibly a falcon of some kind.
Yes.
Sorry.
Because it actually has that on there.
It should do, but my
can't
seal
even
is
see
kind
it.
of new, so it's not always doing
You
it.
can actually see it from here, yeah.
So I thought it was from the temple, so I thought it was more for Saphiro.
Okay.
We should head out.
So none of these are the ones that I'd be expecting to see?
You have seen a Jade Falcon seal before, but it had nothing to do with your business.
Getting my coins in there. Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the Watch Commander's antechamber,
Yes, well, we'd be, I'm guessing we just arrived.
you have been shown up to the antechamber and made to wait.
So we shall wait, but I will have a look around the area. Take in my surroundings.
It's a
Well,
wooden
yeah.
room with
Oh.
some wooden chairs along the wall. All the boards are ill-fitting. It is a shoddy, run-down, mildewy establishment.
I'm used to that.
You can hear the sounds of people helping the watch with their inquiries.
You the one what done it? Okay. I shall wait patiently, but just observe general comings and goings. I will keep an ear out for if anybody says anything that may be related to the murders in some way, like if anybody's actually reporting something similar having happened or anything like that. So just an ear out for anything related, or even to our other case to do with like chickens
Okay.
being taken.
In the context of the way this city is at the moment, the bustling watch office has 4 staff in it that you have seen so far, all of whom look like they haven't slept in 5 days.
Oh, so look at everybody we've seen in the inn lately.
Except this one might have to do with overwork and underpay. Not, there's a guy with claws stalking me in my dreams. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do until either we are summoned or the ladies show up.
Okay, well, we might as well get the whole group together. So we'll go back to the inn. You guys get your gear together.
And then we'll head out.
Okay.
Sure.
I was heading toward, we're going to head to the commander. That's where Sarah's going to watch the meeting.
Yeah. Okay, so some time passes and you guys arrive, you two arrive at the watch house. There, behind the desk is a surly fat in what can only be described as a rumpled set of guard armor. How he's rumpling ring mail is beyond you, but he's managing it. He looks up as you enter and says, "Cool. My day just got a little bitter, didn't it?"
I'm guessing his eyes are.
No, he's looking at her.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Like this.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't ever do that again.
Really, we meet the guys who are turning up. Have our companions arrived, sir?
Companions.
Yes, part of our group.
He pastes the 3 strands of hair he has been blessed with over his
One
his
would
head
be-
in what he assumes is a suave manner, but isn't.
One would be a shielded figure carrying
Oh! Handsome McChest shoulders, right. Yes, of course.
and they...
Allow me to escort you to the waiting room, ladies.
I'll wait outside if that's alright. If they just want to know that they're here.
No, I don't want to have to charge you with resisting the watch.
I'll be fine.
This way. He gets down off of his very high stool, and you realise he's only about 4 foot tall
Oh wow.
and about 4 foot wide. As he waddles up the stairs, each one protesting mightily under his girth, which you can't ignore. Stopping halfway up the stairs for the traditional base camp rest and breather.
Was he in that kitchen?
As well. He eventually leads you to the top of the stairs, down a short way, into a little side corridor with some seats where these two fine examples of brave manhood sit like little schoolboys.
Oh, Sulan, maybe Mara.
I actually believe Sulin is outside.
Oh, okay, Sulan is not there. Okay.
Why outside?
She didn't want to follow the creepy fat guy.
Lady Mara.
If you need anything at all, don't hesitate to call on me.
Thank you.
You just roll down the stairs.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, he could have been a contender.
The world's fastest man.
Yes, Sergeant, do you need a hand with that? No. Yes.
I like that they're already understaffed, but some guards going to go over and help them from the sense of it.
Got to look after your desk, sergeants.
Fuck yeah.
He's called that because he's also a desk.
They tried to. He recently fined a guard for mumping. Him. He goes out. He goes on patrol with a knife and fork and a bib tucked in. Anyway, so you three are all together. The whole group. What a happy fam. Oh.
Someone has
Is
to
it-
split the party.
Well, is there any shops nearby?
Yes. Sure.
I'm gonna go have a look at some of the shops.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are all together. Well, 3 of you.
Mara, where's Sulan? I thought she was looking for you.
She found me and told me that you guys have a quest. So I'm
Where did she go though?
Yeah, she was supposed to come and
here.
help us.
She didn't follow the.
Night swimming.
So I was gonna wait outside.
Have you heard of anybody who rips out organs from bodies and doesn't leave any blood?
Yes, but not here.
Okay, where have you heard about this happening?
That's not really a people of weird sort of thing to happen.
Well, just from the background of your nation, there used to be some trouble with groups of rogue witch doctors and shaman and demon priests who would make offerings in manners not exactly like this.
I've heard of something similar when they offers like that, witch doctors and whatnot.
Is that it? No.
No, it's probably too high for me to even have a remote idea what witch doctors are. What's a witch doctor?
Oh, it's a spiritual wizard, I guess.
Like a shaman?
Yeah.
Do you know anything of these witch doctors, Adrian?
No, but what she's describing sounds like what everyone in Romania thinks mages do.
Yes, we're just waiting on to speak to the...
A door opens. A scruffy man in a bronze breastplate comes out, and he seems startled to see you there. And then immediately looks like he was completely aware you were there all the time. He's like, "Ah, yes, you. Come in."
Saphira, Paladin of Tor. At your service.
Good. Exactly as expected. My office.
Following.
There's a desk. Following the new trend in paperless offices, this office truly is paperless. However, you will notice a large build-up of ash in the fireplace. Sits behind his desk, which is the only adornment is a large club with a brass plate screwed into the end.
Encouraging.
On the brass plate is inscribed, "To keep the justice and the peace,"
Of course.
exhibiting the kind of
Especially-
spelling you're used
I especially
to.
like it because peace is spelled with a C and yet
Yes.
still...
Let's get down to business, shall we?
Indeed.
So you've come to confess.
No.
No one ever wants to confess.
Well, they'll probably get hung or something if they do, or their
If
heads will come off. Or...
we could afford a rope.
Yes, you seem graciously understaffed here.
That's why you're here?
How much do you do a week?
All of it?
No, I mean like. It sounds like.
We're mostly here to inquire about the string of recent murders in the vicinity. The
Oh!
weapon removal.
Your Fighters Guild.
Yeah.
With that, he seems to get about 10 years older as he slumps in his seat. Fighters Guild. This is what it's come to.
Well,
Mercenary as well. Okay.
no offense, you were grossly understaffed from the look of it. If it weren't for Fighters Guild in the vicinity, you probably wouldn't be able to get.
If only there were tax to pay guards with. If only I were as deaf as you thought I was. Okay, so what's so hard? There's murders, find out who did them. Go.
We were wondering if you had any additional information you could provide.
Ah! I might do. That depends on what you don't know that I do.
Well, all we know is that somebody has been removing the organs and not leaving any traces of blood around, no bleeding or anything like that.
Well, it seems simple to me. Find the organs.
Yes, but who can do that?
I
without
suggest
making
starting
a
at the
mess?
Opera House. I heard they have an organ there.
That's a musical instrument, not an internal.
That was a joke.
No.
Yes, and?
And not internal body parts. So yeah, who could? I was wondering if there's there been any cases of such occurrences recently or before, or is this a more recent?
Okay. Honestly, I'm fairly sure we wouldn't have been directed to investigate these at all, except a nobleman was killed last month in a disturbingly similar manner. They found him in the stables with his body cut open and all of his guts ripped out. Rather nasty matter.
Was
No
that
blood.
messy? Yes.
No blood.
Precisely.
And there was a series of cases 50 years ago, but they caught that guy, we think.
When you say 50 years ago, was it exactly 50 years ago?
Well, roundabout. But it can't be him. He's in prison.
Are you sure? Double check.
Oh yes, first thing we did.
You did check that the prison was secure and there wasn't some way he could have been sneaking in and out and just making it look like he was innocent. Loose stone here or there.
There'd have to be a lot of them. The cell he's in is about 70, 80 chains below the palace.
I assume he gets no visitors. Aside from the guard to give him some slop or something.
Until we run out of them.
Slop.
Guards.
First one than the other, probably, in this kingdom.
I really wish I could throw you in prison for treasonous speaking against the king, but it's just not illegal for some reason. Stupid git.
With the other victims, were different organs taken? Since the guts were taken from the noble and the heart was taken from the...
Well, yes, an entire head in another case, and
Also no blood.
never. But the difference between this and the crimes 50 years ago was that this is sort of rather garish, and those were neater.
Has there been any common ground between the victims that you can work out?
Well, until the Viscount was killed, they were all commoners.
Yeah.
And what about appearance? Did they look similar, or...?
Yes, they were all cut open, and they all had something missing, and they were all dead.
Prior to their accident, so to speak.
Well, 2 arms, 2 legs, no unusual deformities.
No unusual deformities. Was the person whose head was taken known for being particularly intelligent or good looking or anything like that, or do we have much information
He
on
was
that?
known to throw fish at passing guards on occasion, and sometimes talk to the well.
So nothing that would be any reason to
No,
keep
he was a
his head.
typical peasant.
That does sound like a typical peasant. How many victims have been recorded by your constabulary?
15.
15. Over how long a period?
Or about 15 months. There's usually one
a
month.
month. I see.
One at the same time every month?
Yes.
Like
Well, not exactly. It's not like it happens on the same date, but roughly the same week.
full
So
month.
Do you think that might be significant?
Yes.
Yes, it could be.
Well, it looks like this case is in good hands.
Has there been, out of the items that have been taken, have they always been different, or have there been some...
There has been some double-ups.
Double-up.
This is the second heart, for example.
Oh, second heart, interesting.
You got some organs.
It's obviously Larry Hagman.
What about the location? We were...
But the heart's usually in the same place.
We were at each of the victims found.
Yes, are they all in this district, same district, or have they been
They've
throughout the
usually
city?
been found fairly near their home, if not in.
But have all the victims been within the same district of the city, or have they been all over the city and on the outskirts even?
Actually, now that you mention it, I think roughly half of them have been in the foregate. The rest have been largely located to the poorer areas, the whore pits, that sort of thing. And
So the nobleman's son, where was he actually attached then? He would not normally be in those regions, would he?
No, he was found in the stables of his father's estate.
So, so he was a local, not just visiting.
Visiting from their place in the country. They keep an estate in town for their business here.
So he would have been his case would have been he would have been further away than most of the others when this happened.
Much.
And also no blood with his.
That is a common factor.
Yeah, just making sure it's the same. He's a victim of the same perpetrator or perpetrators, and not just another random case.
What if they were dead before the organs were removed?
What difference would that make?
Well,
It would hurt less.
I was not aware that was the case. But they still. How long does one have to wait before the blood completely stops pumping?
Well, it stops pumping as soon as you're dead. The blood has to inside stop, so. Maybe they
Was there a large time gap, do you know of, between when the victims were found and they were last seen?
With the city the way it is, it's impossible to tell that.
Plus the families was meant to be.
Perhaps, yes.
That's why we have you.
Do you have a list of the victims?
No. We did, and then someone lost it. We're still trying to establish that.
Lost them too, huh?
It's possible.
You don't
I'm not going to lie to you. We did put a guardsman on this case when we were instructed to investigate, and he went missing.
Ah, okay. Where was he last seen? Or where was he sent?
Heading back to his house after his shift.
How long ago was that?
3 weeks.
Has it been found? The body parts missing?
It hasn't been found at all.
Well, if they come after us, I guess that would save the effort of looking, wouldn't it?
It's a very upbeat attitude, Adrian.
You can handle it, I'm sure.
I'm glad you have confidence in me. Well, I suppose we have two leads. We have this young noble son and the guard. Did the guard have any family?
A sister.
Sister, okay. Do you have an address or?
Why?
Are you kidding? They're missing. Do you want us
Yeah.
to find them or not?
I want you to find the murderer. There's no...
This is another crime in the city.
There's
I mean,
no-
another thing you don't have to do and get paid for.
no guarantee that they're related. Quite frankly, we have deserters every day. It wouldn't surprise me if he's just sodded off.
Wouldn't hurt to ask the sister. She might know something.
Very well. Yeah, they have a place in Lob and Clout. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Sweet. And this nobleman's estate, are they still currently here at the moment, or have they?
No, not
got-
for the winter. It will be closed down. Well, I'm sure you have a lot of investigating to do. Don't let me detain you.
Only we have more leads. Very well. Good day, sir.
So, Sulan, what you doing? Shopping, was it?
Just browsing.
Okay. Well, I'm in the area, so I'm looking for
buy some supplies. I'll to the Indian. I want to get some herbs if I can.
Yep, you can certainly find the a herb shop close by of Mother Gnu's.
I'll go in and see her.
Ah, Mother Gnu knows what you want. Yes.
And what would that be?
You've come here for some herbal assistance.
Yes.
It's
Or that it's a
horrible
herb
place.
shop.
I was expecting her to say like a preservative for your friend's corpse.
I'd like to get
wait,
some
can you put
herbs
over
for
that now?
the healing and possibly for slowing down the heart rate, mainly for healing. 'Cause if you, I was always told by my
Palpitations, is it?
because if you have just a wee bit, it helps you focus and
Ah. Laughing.
yes.
I'm reluctant to give it out. It's quite potent, you know, just a little bit on the tongue, and it can be quite helpful. But too much, and your heart could stop. So I don't really administer it. It's too dangerous.
It's very, very good for my. I've always found I panic around tight spaces, and we're going into the crypts, and I need to
Well, what
focus.
you want is a nice mint tea.
I tried the mint tea, and it just. I always found that
Bloodwort and arrowroot, then?
not strong enough.
Also a bit gingery, I think. Have you considered red fennel? A nice infusion of that,
I don't always have time to prepare it though. It's
You're asking for an incredibly dangerous thing. It would be irresponsible of me to just dispense any large amount of...
I wouldn't need a large amount, but again, for helping me, I would pay you obviously for some basic herbs for healing and for this to help me with my issues.
Well, I suppose one could be convinced.
How much would it?
Oh, I wouldn't dream of asking. I couldn't possibly. Couldn't possibly. So on and
Who could have thought of charging for goods and service?
Yeah, exactly. For some healing herbs and for this very helpful medicine.
Okay, long story short, let's get some bartering checks out of you.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, so charisma rolling.
Yeah.
Candy.
I want to get below my number, don't I? I want to get below my number or as close to my number, don't I?
Yep.
What with it?
Is that a 3?
That's below my number.
Right, that's really good in this game.
Sometimes.
Okay, so she's going to ask for 2 and 6.
Silvers, coppers.
Well, that would be in this economy. That would be
Two silvers and
two
coppers.
two talons and 6 pence. So yeah.
you've got it. But yeah,
I mean,
he's
you've
got the.
Okay. So in Maryland currency there's 4 silver, but in Imperium we have 9 silver and 14 copper.
Thing is, Sulan, a lot of us probably aren't paying attention to the fund, so you could probably quite easily
realised
spend it.
this.
And
I know.
I gave it to you because you were trustworthy.
That's exactly right. And I'm helping the group by buying herbs.
Are you going to share, man?
Of course I'm going to share. I will...
I wouldn't advise sharing around the lycanthum.
No. Shit, no.
Would probably be more harmful to those 3 than anything else.
Fuck yes. I know how it works. It's very steep. I'm still getting used to your currency. I thought 1 silver and 6.
It's not so much the fact that it's difficult to work with, which it is, and difficult to find, which it is, but it's also incredibly dangerous. I couldn't possibly part with it for anything less than 2 and 3.
Well, if we made it an even 2, it would make it a lot easier to work out.
Yeah. Hate how 4s are allowed.
A bust.
So 2 and 3 it is then.
2 and 3, yeah.
Okay, she will go and
No, I never do that. It's a disgusting habit.
you are just disgusting.
she will go and she will prepare a small filter with a greyish powder, which you're familiar with. And she will gather together various local things that I don't have on hand that are usually used in a health poultice of the kind that you've seen him make.
A pleasure doing business with you. Oh, now it's your young friend who's dying doing.
Not so much dying.
That's good news.
He's alive still.
Amazing. Those clerics can do wonders.
Yes. May you always find shade in water.
Yes, indeed.
And I will exit and return to the outside the...
You meet them as they're leaving.
Oh, there you are.
I bought these herbs. I hope...
Oh, thanks. Take them.
I see you, Sulan. Is that right?
I see you, Sparrow.
Getting the hang of this, seeing things.
Oh, I had gotten these...
You didn't. Do you have any idea how long it took to make that?
this
You for this? Thanks.
letter from the... I don't know if it was for you or for us, but it was from the church, so...
Oh, thank you. I shall read it.
Do you want me to do the voiceover thing? Would you read it?
Oh, if you want.
Right.
Another one.
I know, I don't know where it is.
Zephyro, my son, it grieves me deeply that you have had such trouble. Of course, the temple will extend you a line of credit equal to your monthly tithe for as long as you require, up to a year and a day, as traditional. I am pleased to receive your communique. A communique from you at long last. It has taken you long and longer to reach Merlin. We have been troubling things in that kingdom of late. News of banditry, corruption, a breakdown of justice and law. Perhaps you shall be needed more than you had anticipated. I also hear you are involved in the death of the High Cleric of Benadar. I'd appreciate any additional information you can provide us. Remember, you represent all of us. Be mindful. Charles Avery, Grand High Cleric of Tor, Larantia Serenity. Judge not, lest ye be judged. A cock, I've spilled my ink.
Confused in it.
To be fair, I wasn't directly involved in his death, and
You were a causal factor.
It was objectively our fault.
to be fair, I was stuck in limbo and couldn't do anything for a day.
Because you didn't help us stipulate the wish in such a way that it wouldn't happen.
You dick.
So
She
your
had to
fault
do it all on her own. I remember that quite distinctly.
now we have to remember every time we come across a djinn or genie to make sure that we specify, and we don't want to be trapped for a day or more in a bowl.
A day or more. Yeah, a day or more. Oh, you never
Oh, so
specify what a
20
more is.
So, yeah.
A more.
Oh, thank you, Sulu.
I had another one, but I.
You mean you had another one, but you...
It's gone. I don't know. I'm
Was
sorry.
it important? This one was, the other one might have been.
Well, I didn't know that was important either, but I never read it, so how would I know?
Could have been from the Temple of Vinadar.
I suppose so. Perhaps they want more assistance. Perhaps they have a new cleric now and want us to not kill him.
As a cleric, I'm very worried with Sephiroth's group's clerical policies.
Thank you anyway, Zula. Perhaps you could backtrack and retrace your steps and find her.
And if you want, I mean, we've only came here and from the inn to here, so.
Well, we might as well look. What did it look like? Was it just a folded piece of
rolled
paper?
up scroll with the seal on it.
What was on the set?
So I got the
Cute little
envelopes.
button
and
nose.
I got given these, and I just got told they're from. I'm so.
Oh well.
No, I owe you a debt.
A debt.
Yeah, I've erred.
You do not owe me a thing, for you have merely made a mistake. It was an accident. You did not mean to deliberately lose it.
We can try and look, but I'm not hopeful.
Oh, it shan't take long. We can discuss the matters of these murders while we're looking around. We don't have a lot of leads. There was a missing guard. We have the address of his sister, and unfortunately the only other victim they have any records of still, his family won't even be here in the winter time.
Is there so what were they all ripped open like this, or were they?
Different organs were taken. The common factor is a lack of blood.
One of them
them's
was
head.
decapitated.
Yeah, it's one of them. His whole head was taken. I know we already asked if he was particularly intelligent or good looking, and no, he was just a fish throwing peasant.
So
Whoever took his head didn't do it for any.
so were they any of them missing for a long period of time before they found?
We did ask that, but they don't seem to have any information on that.
And this guard you were talking about, he's been missing for
About 3 weeks.
And when was the last moon?
I don't know. I don't follow the moons.
It would have been sort of full moon would have been roughly round about the time the guy was killed, sort of maybe.
The kill that the body has just been found.
Yeah.
The
It's
guard
only
was,
just happened then.
the guard was investigating.
Don't
murders.
worry, the next calendar I've given you has a painstakingly worked out lunar cycle appended to it
Thank you.
for the next year.
It's important though. It's
Yeah, it is, and it's a pain in the ass to do, as I've learned.
Yeah, because it shifts so much.
No, it's because of the length of the month I've got. I can't just rip off one of our calendars.
Yeah.
I have to calculate.
Oh.
Really annoying. Still, I've got the formula now, so...
Yes, we're not sure if the guard's a victim, but he was investigating the murders and went missing.
Well,
There were also many victims prior to the noble's son,
the
possibly, but that was the first time they paid any attention to it.
the bodies were fresh though, weren't they?
The only person who knew that lost the information on that, so we're not
Yeah.
sure.
You do know that the most recent body you examined had not been dead for more than about 2 days. Or so it would seem to your professional eye.
Lunatic said they were bound.
Oh, you weren't there, so yeah.
We should go back and see if the body's still there. And what if?
I think we looked to see if they had any marks on their skin and that, but they didn't, if I recall right.
We should try
As
to
I
get-
also recall, you botched the perception, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now
But you don't know that.
but now I'm suggesting that we go back and look for.
Yeah.
Well, if they're bound or if they're a captive for a certain amount of time, what if this guard has been taken and is being kept until the next lunar cycle?
What does the lunar cycle have to do with it?
Because some rituals need.
What if the guard is the one doing it?
Well, we should
Ooh.
try to get permission to talk to the murderer from 50 years ago. He might have more information on the.
Well, do you wish to see the guard's sister?
Well, it'd be good to just get some information about him and when she last saw him, and it means the only person we can question in relation to any victims so far. 18.
Oh, that
Well-
sucks. My perception's terrible. I'm looking for the scroll as I'm going.
Oh, okay.
I'll
18?
actually have a look
Yes,
as well. because
way higher than your wisdom.
Fucking way higher
I'll
than I
look too,
would have.
because
You don't
described
find
to
it.
me. 10.
No.
You got a 10?
I got a 10, which is below my wisdom by 4, so...
Yeah, you don't see it.
You looking?
No, but I'll be looking at
Susan.
Well, people generally do.
Funny.
I see you, Susan.
It's below your wisdom, isn't it?
Crap, you don't even see Susan.
Oh wait, I could just click on this thing here and then I'd know.
No way, it's not the one, wasn't it?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I know who not to go to if I need a whiz. Check. Oh god, no, it doesn't. Jesus Christ, what was I thinking?
Oh no.
Yeah, okay.
I think I can worse.
Okay, you don't see Sulan? We can't rule that, that's pretty obvious.
I'm just looking for obvious signs of, like,
She's hiding something? Or?
hiding something or pretending to look or, you know.
Just honesty if it's some
Where are
kind.
you
I'm
looking?
gathering information from her. By
In which
her
case,
mannerisms.
can I get a... If you have a proficiency in assimilation?
I don't think so.
She's not a race board.
No.
Right on,
First
right
we'll-
on.
Once we've finished backtracking Susan's steps and failing to find the scroll, unless we get another attempt to have a look.
Yeah, I'll give you another attempt.
Oh,
Well, you got a 4, Adrian. I can't see mine because it's in the corner. Yours is a 13.
Oh, it's equal.
4.
Boom. 4?
Yep.
Yeah, you
Mine's a 19. So
do actually see a scroll. A rolled up piece of paper.
I think that this is it here. And I'll go.
Hang on, I gotta get it.
Fair enough.
Well, Adrian very slowly makes his way over to the...
Do I get another roll for body language?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh shit.
23. It's still above.
Oh,
See, it's a problem with because you wouldn't have said any points in that one. No.
Oh no, I did.
Now, it's entirely possible it might have just fallen out of that robed gentleman's scroll case.
Gonna see how honest you are?
Yeah.
What is that? 4.
Excuse me.
Oh my! You're delightful!
I think you dropped this.
Really? May I see? He unrolls it slightly and... Oh! It's such a good thing you found this, and such an honest boy. He traps your hand within the two of his. Such an honest boy. Here, let me give you something. He reaches into his robe.
You need an adult?
And he pulls out a coin purse. And he fumbles around inside and gives you 3 gold crowns.
Thank.
Oh, no, think nothing of it. A terrible shame to have lost this. It's really quite important to my research, you know. Such a kind boy. Such a kind boy. But of course, I could expect nothing less from your noble lineage. Ta-ta!
That was very decent of you, Adrian.
He wanted the spell more, I guarantee it.
Yeah, the spell's probably worth 20 gold.
You just gave me a lot of money.
Well, you did a good deed.
Hang on a minute. Thieves Guild. Fuck!
Oh,
You're, like, standing very far away from the group, right? And they wouldn't necessarily think you're with them, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay, you're gonna get mugged now. Combat! Right, out of the shadows, a surprise round occurs. And,
Right.
2 skinny kids leap out and, oh shit. Okay, what's your... God damn it. You have alertness, don't you?
Yes, I do. +1 bonus when the DM determines if the alert characters at their party must roll for surprise.
Oh, in the party.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, roll.
So I'm guessing you roll for it, or do we all roll?
Well, it's such characters. So I receive a +1 bonus. So
Yeah.
if we all roll for surprise, because I'm forcing it because of this.
Yep. Go on then.
D20.
You're standing aside from them, so you don't...
Can I roll perception now?
Yes.
It's a D20, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You got a 7.
Yeah.
14.
Mine's 14, so it's terrible. Anyway.
And 13.
Well, it's 13, isn't it?
Yeah.
13 on perception, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yours looks wisdom,
Oh, I beat it.
which is equal.
I'm one below it, so...
17.
Okay, so you perceive that 2 skinny-looking ragamuffins are about to leap out of the shadows at you.
I'll put the money in one of my robe pockets, which I have many of,
Okay.
and back off.
Okay. Initiatives.
You want to say anything?
I assume they. If here's the thing. In character, if I think I can see them, there's no fucking way these two can't see them, or you.
I'm playing to more physical stop, not attack and kill.
Oh wait, I don't... My weapon isn't out, so I don't have to
8.
add that on.
No, you don't.
9.
1.
9.
Okay. 1.
Ah, nice.
I'll back off and like put my hand up. Stay back.
Okay. And then it's Ragamuffin number 1's turn. And he's going to close the distance with you, and he's going to attack you with his hands. And
Moving through Sulin's square would.
yeah,
Broken attack with the
I know.
Okay, sorry.
I'm waiting for. No. Okay. Good.
My roll.
No one's opportunity
I
attacking.
will attack. If
But I don't know where they are.
If they
But
pass-
this is no grid. I don't know
Yeah,
exactly where they
it's
are.
over there. I'm not going to bother.
If they pass through me, then I will attack.
Yeah. Okay. They want to gonna.
So it's
I'd only block them because it would be unchivalrous to attack them
well.
based on that. So
I don't.
Sulin's gonna kick a kid in the face.
yeah,
I'm
he
gonna-
just doesn't
I'm gonna
care.
hit first, then I'll kick.
You,
I'm taking a
you
punch to
generally
kick
have
in
a
the face,
D6
isn't
of
it?
health, so that's more than a mage.
It's 10.
Hit.
That's only a flip of the coin anyway.
Now your Thaco is 19.
Yes.
You need a 10 to hit him. Oh wait, you need an 11 to hit him, which you kind of have because your Thaco is. So.
Yeah, my Thaco, and with my
Sorry,
bonus.
so yeah, with Thaco, you need a 9 to hit him. You got a 10
Yep.
because Thaco works the opposite way as what I just said. So yeah, hit.
So,
And now we watch as the skinny, underfed, starving waif explodes across the
no,
street.
it only does 2 damage.
I was saying, as
maximum
Sulan
2 damage.
drives his nose up into his cranium.
2 plus 1.
Maximum damage. Oh no, he's dead.
Are you following up with a kick?
If he's going down, then no.
He's not going down. He's staggering.
Then I will be finishing it with a kick.
You're not just gonna leave the kid alone. You're gonna murder this child.
Yeah.
He's attacked.
Yep.
Okay.
Rules of the street,
Sulan's
mother.
like a freaking well-trained army person. It's like something happens, she just reacts. It's like,
Well, if the previous one acted, this one does too, because I rolled an 11. So,
Wait, you rolled an 11.
Yep.
How do you think you... Oh, right, it's higher. Sorry, it's been a long day. Oh, yeah.
Don't punch this child's head off.
Well, I just did. I just punched him and kicked him with a 2.
Plus 1.
Yep. Just my most all text rolls and plus 1 damage too.
Okay, so everything sort of stops. You sort of get this lensed replay in your eyes of this kid running out of the alleyway, and the word "super" appears in front of you, and then "hot" as you redo everything you just did. Press R to continue. Yeah, okay. So he's dead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, mate.
Okay, go! Here's one more.
Sulan, what are you doing?
The problem is, it's all instinct. I can't pull punches.
yeah, she's like one of those.
Oh, fuck me!
Did you just crit a child? Oh.
I just rolled 19, I get a plus 1 on it, so...
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but it's not a 20.
Yeah.
I know, it's a 19, so...
Yeah, you hit.
1. So it's 2.
Okay, he's taking it.
He's taking it alright. And another one. There's the kick. I'll probably go to sweep him.
That's a 3. On
Just
the
a
die.
1.
Please roll a d8. If you roll a 7 or an 8, he is knocked down.
why not just a D4?
5.
Because it says because
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10 on all dice is a
I see,
knockdown.
yeah.
So it's like, you notice that some weapons have like knockdown die d6. You
Ah.
can't possibly succeed. Don't bother rolling the d6.
Yeah.
Sometimes though you have like a thing where it's like you might have a feat where it's like you get plus 1 bonus to knockdown attacks. So all of a sudden those weapons with d6s can achieve a knockdown. Okay, yeah. So what did you get?
Only 5.
So no knockdown. But so yeah, he's staggering. Not happy. 9.
Yep.
Yes.
Higher decks. Mara?
Well, I've noticed.
Okay.
Sulan just fucking murdered a child.
Someone's just wrecked up a guy and the other one's not happy.
Would I recognise them as, like...
They're not displaying any outward markings, so no. I mean, you haven't seen either of them around.
I'm going to stay out of this because, like, I don't want to kill some children.
That makes sense. By children, I kind of mean like they're sort of 10-ish.
That's still children.
That's
No, they're not children.
In medieval society, they're about
No.
2 years
Oh,
off
right,
being
yeah.
adult.
They're not
So-
I always
children.
forget that.
Or, well, not adult, but, men.
And man.
That's just something that's hard to get used to. I keep forgetting to.
Because you only live till you're about 35.
Again, this is the weird thing. I'm really thinking of changing this because you don't in this game.
You already
system.
said in your setting that
You live to
go.
like modern ages.
Yeah.
That would also make sense because they have fucking magic.
Yeah, but it's like but my setting is still like sort of 13th century accurate. So
Yeah.
insofar as aging goes, neckbeard. Your turn then, I guess, if you're going to
Yeah.
observe.
I'm just going to
Restrain
sling the
Sulan.
shield off my back and get between Adrian and the ragamuffins if possible.
Yeah, that's very
The ones
easy.
that aren't getting beaten up by the frickin' Amazon.
Um.
And just basically make a charisma check to try and get them to back down and run off.
Oh, you're going to play
Basically be going to like, I'd best advise you move on and pick a target that's more to your level.
Take your friend with you.
And that went well.
Okay.
Not!
Well, that's okay because on 10, he's already decided to bugger off.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Does your failure to do that mean that he doesn't now? No, not really. You have
He'd
not.
do whatever he was going to.
Basically,
change
it doesn't. You basically failed to change his
Yeah.
morale rating at all, but that's okay because his morale rating was in the floor.
Yeah, like if you had slipped over and dropped your shield, it might have changed what he was going
Not really.
Oh, no, because Sulan's still fucking there. Isn't
Yeah.
he?
So it's like I don't care what Beardless Shield Pants is doing. There's a half-naked woman just murdered my friend. And okay, so
And not should be in the
this
front.
guy basically scrambles backwards. Oh shit. Yeah, okay. He's just running, which means you do get an attack of opportunity.
Don't take it. You could just take it.
Do what you would do, that's
Yeah.
all I can
He's
say.
not. He doesn't have the sense to withdraw. He's panicked and is running.
If all else goes, you could always roll
If
to
you're not
see
sure,
if you
roll
can
to see if you
collect
take it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're on the fence.
Now, first, I realise I've just straight up murdered a person. I've murdered a child, so...
Well,
What are they
The thing is, it's just because of everything's
Yeah.
instinct.
Yeah.
yes, you realise that you have ended that
Yeah.
being's existence.
You haven't
But-
even noticed it's dead.
No,
so-
yeah.
You certainly, you would know you've done that.
Well, now I will attack him.
Okay, go ahead.
I need to stop him.
Righto.
Looks like a trap.
Yeah.
Cold shot. Nice.
And it's 19.
Success. It's -4 and he's still hit.
Yeah.
So you're going for a trap.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. So basically you immobilize him
Yeah.
and hold on to him.
Is combat over?
Yes, except he's like yelling at you, bugger off, let me go.
Right, I'm gonna see if the kid Sulan just punched and kicked is still alive and try to do something.
Okay. He is breathing his last.
Do I think there's anything I could do?
Do you have magic healing powers?
No.
Then no.
Saphira, heal him!
I'll sling the shield onto my back and then approach the...
Okay.
Yep.
How long does it take you to cast CLW?
It takes a minute around.
Then you better be fast.
I'll see what's wrong, and then
What's wrong? Okay.
well, basically, I'll
he's
look
dying.
at I'll look at the child.
His ribs are trying very hard to make friends with the ribs on the other side of his body.
Cool. I'll just cast Cure Light Wounds. I don't even think I rolled for that, do I?
Also, his throat has collapsed.
I take it I can't perform an impromptu trick in.
Do you know how to do that?
Do you even know what that is?
No!
Do you have necromancy?
No! I was thinking about going into necromancy later, but
You can't even prompt your song and dance though.
you can do that.
I'll cast Cure Light Wounds.
He's just waiting.
He's dead.
I don't know if it might be too. Well, his wounds may be too serious for it to work, but I will cast Cure Light Wounds
Go on.
on the.
Problem with peasants, little things like this, it probably does work really well.
Yeah.
Wouldn't work on us.
He gains 3 hit points.
He's
It's
stable.
5.
5, sorry, 5.
He's stabilized then.
Cool. And
He's
then
not going to die.
I will cast a second one on him because I have it learned thrice at the moment. So,
Okay.
well, just to make sure, especially with the collapsed throat and.
Well, it's not collapsed
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh, it actually was enough to do all
Because
of
he's
that. Okay.
stabilized.
I'll hold.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
yeah,
not going to
I'll
die.
hold off on it then if he's. Okay.
Where is your honor? Why would you attack a defenseless person? Where is your honor?
Let the child go, Sulin. He's probably learned his lesson. Not to bite off more than he can chew. If not, he won't live much longer.
Find a better profession than this dishonourable one you have.
Runs.
Come
You
back
should
to
get
your
your
friend!
friend.
He's still alive! Shit.
That he's doing that.
Whoever he already was.
So the crowd are all staring at you guys.
Mostly at her, I'm guessing.
Well, what else is new?
Well, I mean, and probably you, because you just healed the kid.
Yeah.
What should we do? We can't just leave him here.
We'll take him to a temple.
See if he has anything on him. Not-
Identification.
Yes.
What kind of identification would a street rat have?
No, check his clothes. You don't know.
Okay, I'll just let you. I'm not going to do it. But I was going to scoop him up in my arms so you can probably do it easier while I'm holding him.
Check his clothes and everything.
He has a coin purse with nothing in it. He has a length of string about 2 yards, and he has a bit of cloth with a diamond with a circle in it, sort of printed on it, not very neatly.
If you're wondering, he said it's your symbol.
Yeah, I know.
Will you stop using diegetic understandings of the things I'm ripping off?
So when you bring a whole book out, it shows all the. I've got a book in my room, so. Sorry, when you start bringing a wrestling book with all the.
Oh
Yeah.
I got an update from eBay. It's on its way. Laugh, but I can't even find PDFs of this fucking thing. It's rare.
I can do something with it.
You
Oh.
can?
I mean, I know what it's doing.
He's like here.
Ooh.
This isn't Greece where that.
What? Where you're from?
Would you like a hand taken to the authorities?
Especially
Greece,
Spain.
Spain.
No.
You sure?
Two greasy nations.
In Italy, basically. It's mostly Spain and Italy.
Well, should we just take him there?
That's right, I'll take it.
Well, shouldn't we come as well?
No.
Sorry, you just snapped it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm
This is
so
the way
sorry.
you said it. Was just a now. Should we come as well? Okay, are you going to be okay to carry him? Are you...
Strength check.
Okay.
Well, that's not how it's.
Yeah, it's not really.
As long as
I
it's
mean-
under your max lift.
What's your max lift?
Yeah, and he's starving and got
Yeah.
nothing on him.
1 foot.
Oh yeah, easy.
Cool. Yep.
You don't even have to make a check
Just
at all.
I'll grab him.
Yeah.
Don't kill him.
I'm just not used to seeing women lift anything that's not a home cooked meal. In this setting!
I can't believe you're still single.
In this setting! I'm talking about Saphira in this setting. It's like...
Vespers.
Yeah.
Yes, the sun is going down.
Where will I be able to meet up with you at Compound?
Back at the new boyfriend.
It's getting late. We should probably rest before we go out again.
Alright, I'll see you at Compound.
Should we go find this guard's sister? Maybe ask her some questions before it gets too dark, and then...
Oh, Sulan. Yeah, and I'll hand you the money since you're using that in money.
Also, make sure to ask
So you know what to take off and what to.
if there were any
Yeah.
changes in mood or spiritualness with the guard, because there might be something wrong with him, or he might be possessed or something. So
Him into some personality change in the last few days before his...
The
Good thing to know. Thank you, sir.
Small Gods is
Lady
on the
Lana.
way to Lob and Clout. Did you plan on your way there stopping in at the Nematian Temple and doing that quest?
So which one's this one? Sorry,
The Martin Temple is the one where we've been asked to investigate the murder of.
But we know who murdered the priest. Well,
I believe it was specifically they wanted an off-the-books, an unofficial investigation as to why she was not brought back.
Yes.
Because that's a thing temples can do.
yeah. Well, they did to talk about it because
They
we
said,
wanted to bring you back, and they were like, no, because we're going to have to bring her back.
Put a smile in your smoking. It's as easy as ABC. Because Chesterfields made with Accuray are A, always milder. B, better tasting. C, cooler smoking. Yes, a Chesterfield is always milder.
Accuray controls your Chesterfield in the making, gives it a more even distribution of fine tobaccos that burn more evenly, smoke much milder.
A Chesterfield is better tasting.
An Accuray Chesterfield draws more easily, lets you enjoy all the flavor.
And a Chesterfield is cooler smoking.
14% more perfectly packed than cigarettes made without Accuray. You enjoy cooler smoking. No hot spots. No hard draw.
So always buy Chesterfield.
Put a smile in your smoking, just give 'em a try. Light up a Chesterfield, they satisfy.
you just a fucked up some kid. 2 hits.
Well, yeah, it's a child!
It's a kid who's probably barely eaten for the last few days. And
Yeah, I mean, I think in the book you were meant to have 1d6 health, but you probably have less than that because he's starving.
It doesn't help when martial arts. Actually,
No.
it's not too bad.
Anyway,
I mean, you would have killed me.
so yeah,
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
completion of your business there.
yeah.
Okay. So you guys are where? Doing what?
We went to the guard's relative's house.
the sister
Okay.
came to find her first.
Yeah, because we're going to do that before we retire.
Right, so you're in Lovenclout. Neat row of poor but tidy homes. No whitewash here.
I probably will say on the way, I'll probably sidle up to Sulu and probably say, a little bit rough on that young lad, weren't you there, Sulu?
Which one?
The one that was almost killed
Which one?
until Mara took him away and until I intervened with some clerical healing.
He was attacking us, and it doesn't matter whether you're big, small. It could have been a dwarf or a gnome attacking.
Do you shoot a mouse with a bow?
Do I or have I?
That's a bad example.
Did I
Do
shoot?
you use an axe to cut down a sapling?
Did we know it was a sapling before I attacked?
Do you not have eyes?
I do, and it was a robed figure that attacked.
She was like this tall and rake thin.
If I'm in a forest and I see something move to attack me, do I stop and look at it and go, oh?
Don't you evaluate your opponent?
In the split second you do, yes. And it was threatening, so I returned in force.
Okay.
So if someone was to attack you on your blind side, you'd quite happily take the hit, then decide whether to attack back or...
I would take a more passive-aggressive.
He'd just leave a note on the fridge. Please stop attacking the party, Kevin. Not cool. Also, we're out of toilet paper.
I would take a less extreme approach to at least, fend them off before I could ascertain exactly what they were.
I did the second one. I stopped him. Once I
Yeah.
realised what it was, I did assess it and stopped.
You still kicked him in the face.
Just you have to be careful. We could be arrested for.
Being attacked and then defending ourselves.
Well, would
how-
that make us the
what if
one
you-
that's done it then?
What if you had misperceived the situation?
Here, what's all that noise out there?
Where's this coming from?
The house you were going to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we arrived.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll I'll abruptly halt the conversation. Excuse me, you're the sister of a guard who went missing approximately 3 weeks ago?
Do you have news about my Kev?
No, we were hoping you would be able to give us some information about your Kev. Do you mind if we come in?
Who are you?
Saphiro, Paladin of Tor.
I
At
don't
your
know
service.
you.
With from the fighters.
You've also been enlisted to help.
Ooh, a handsome fighter, you say?
Yes.
Okay, so a world-worn middle-aged woman appears at the door in threadbare and proceeds to question you thusly. Do you know what happened to my Kev?
We
He's
know
gone orf.
Yes, when did you last see him?
Just, he went off to work and never came back.
Interesting. Last we heard, he was heading back home. He was investigating some murders and went missing about 3 weeks ago. We were wondering.
Oh, but you say he's heading back home. Oh, that's good news.
No, that was where he was last thought to be going.
Oh,
He never made it back, obviously.
Oh, you raised my hopes and dashed them quite expertly.
That was not my intent, madam. I am sorry.
You're a cruel one.
Did not mean to do that. It was a misunderstanding. Was your Kevin acting differently before his disappearance?
We've been given a new important hush-hush job. Couldn't say much about it.
How long had he been given this new job before his untimely disappearance?
Couldn't rightly say.
Well, how long had he told you before he didn't show up again. How many days was it?
Oh, not much.
What, 2, 3,
A few,
a few? Less than a week?
maybe.
More than a couple? Okay.
Here, what's all this about?
Well, we're trying to ascertain what happened to him, and
Oh, what?
We're trying to find out what happened to him.
Oh, he's gone off.
He has gone off, but we would
I
like.
blink at Sue and go saying or.
Say something.
No. Also, do not say Padme.
And we wish to find him in good health. He was investigating some very nasty stuff, and we were hoping he didn't get.
I don't right know about that.
Did anyone else come looking for him, or has he been acting a bit strangely or differently before he went off?
No, I can't say. He was always a quiet lad, Arkel.
Thank you for your time, ma'am. We're sorry to have bothered you.
Did
We'll
he,
let you know if.
Did he bring anything home to work on? He may have a room where he kept his stuff that we might be able to see. It may help in us finding where he may have gone off to.
We had to give all his stuff to the Goodwill in order to just stay running.
We?
Running. Aye,
Who's we?
myself and me husband.
Oh.
Steve Dave. He
Would you say
work-
that he's bigger than smaller than medium, Dave?
Oh, easy. He works down at the warehouse districts, guarding them from thieves.
She's not there, it's alright. So where would we go to find these items you sold the stuff to? The
At the shonky shop.
yes, it's shop.
It's where all been. Oh. You head across Misbegot Bridge, down into Shades. Go past Tahor Pits and its first turn. Right near Welcome Soap.
Thank you. Me always from shade and water.
Aye, well. You be off.
Sorry to have bothered you, ma'am. We'll let you know if there's any news of your brother's whereabouts.
Aye, well. So where are you guys off to now?
Back to the and
Your boyfriend.
quite late.
Yeah. But it was. What's on your mind, Sulan? You seem to have an idea of what might have happened, judging from your line of questions.
No, to be honest, have you seen any lawmen that actually have been
Competent?
There were 21 outside the Arcanium at one point.
Not just following you around, wasn't it?
No, not even following me.
Mm.
But what kind of family sells their missing relatives' possessions?
Desperate one.
Well, these are tough times. People can barely afford to pay to eat, so they'll do anything to just to stay alive and well.
I've got no real idea what I was asking. Just ideas. Actually, stop.
Almost seems as if you suspected the brother himself of being the one behind it all. Maybe wanting to see his possessions or abode in order to...
No, it was more that he may have been onto something.
That was my initial suspicion. He might have found out too much already, and that was enough to have him...
And
I haven't seen a single guard I would think was right, though, so it would be unlikely he would have anything.
well, he may have.
Nobody might have a clue, a trinket or something.
You guys asked if you'd see his stuff in the barracks and where he works, which is obviously, if his stuff wasn't there, he may have took it home.
We didn't ask about seeing his barracks or anything. I mean, don't guards all just bunk in one big area, have very few possessions?
No, I was meaning the place of work. Desks. I mean, like the desk sergeant, he's got his place where he is. Wouldn't he? They have their. You would have asked to see.
Normal guards wouldn't have their own desks, or...
But to be assigned this thing, you wouldn't be a normal guard, would you?
I think you would.
I think he pretty much was. He was
It
just...
sounds like they just put someone on so that the nobles would stop forgetting about it.
But then you would
So
have
as
had
you
to
arrive back
give
at
reports.
the new boyfriend,
There were no reports
the
there.
guards are taking someone away with a
Someone
sheet over
lost
them.
Ask who it is.
And the innkeep, Jamie Lee, looks extremely distressed. Barrel.
No?
Your barrel killed Curtis.
Yep.
What?
Just informing him.
Yeah. I rolled the barrel the other way because I died and had negative experience. Yeah. And so my roll in the barrel.
25.
Yeah.
Does that feel like
An NPC or someone close to you will die.
Jimmy, are you right?
Now it's not really a good time
To be alright?
for anything.
What's happened?
He killed him.
So you're making it sound like
They're there.
They're just thinking River Lovejoy. It's okay, Bart. They're there. They're there.
everything will be okay.
Everything is awesome.
Okay, your inhuman comforting technique does not work.
Stop.
Okay.
This is getting close to the glass. I'd rather put it in the steel one then.
Probably not as bad as it looks over there, but...
Oh, I can see it's about torches, but
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. I'll head upstairs.
Okay.
and they always say 2 inches is a problem.
I wouldn't know, Stephen.
I do.
Or what are we going to do? You're just going to take it? No. Just take it.
That's what she said.
What? I'm ignoring you.
Okay. You go upstairs. So what are you three putzes? Oh yeah, you arrived back at the thing. There you go.
There's no sheep, there's no goldfish, we know nothing of what's going on.
You arrive, yeah. It's gone.
Right. We'll go upstairs. Oh, I'll go upstairs.
Yeah.
See where they were.
Hi. So, Curtis died.
What?
Yeah. So it was, Frederick.
We must get this finished.
Not a high enough level yet, though.
Last time we tried to get this finished, Adrian here copped it.
There's not much else we can do, though. Even I didn't think you would go after Curtis or Jamie Lee.
Neither did I, especially when we were at least making some amends and we at least had his family buried properly and the ritual completed. I would have thought that would be at least enough to stave him off for a few days, and it seems he's just escalated things.
We haven't done anything towards it since. So.
Yes, but he knows we have the intent to.
Not good enough for him.
Seems rather ungrateful to me considering what we've already done.
That's right.
It's just because you're all idiots.
I mean, even if it wasn't the correct choice to make him fuck off, it was still the right thing to do.
If he kills everybody here, he's not going to get any peace at all. They'll just abandon the area, and
I think that's what he wants.
what would he get out of it?
Peace.
Not really. He wouldn't even have anybody to torment.
Yeah, he might spread heat stronger.
So, how did your investigation go?
Well, the sister wasn't of much use, but Sulan seems to think perhaps by tracking down the guard's possessions we may be able to find some answers.
I think we should try to talk to the culprit from 50 years ago.
I suppose we could.
The wizard in the sewer might know more
Why would the wizard in the sewer know more?
about the ritual.
I suppose if it's a magical ritual.
Was the guard chosen on random to do the investigation, or did he have a link to this? Was he? Could he have guarded this criminal and may have come to a liking of what, and then he's gone into hiding now?
That's what I think.
The criminal is underneath the palace, so it's probably a different guard system.
Yeah.
The guards in front of the palace seem more capable than any of the city guards.
But it's under the palace. It would.
There's nothing to indicate that he was a prison guard, which would be a different, I suppose, vocation from your street guards, especially considering I believe he's not locked away in the same district as this guard was the patrol for. I mean,
Ken, you have law, so I'm going to hand you this one for free.
Yeah.
It's also highly unlikely that the commander of the city watch would have any sway over the palace guard.
Yeah, well, that's the
So he couldn't have put that guy on the case, so it's
Yeah.
not likely that he'd be a palace guard.
He could just be overtaken by dark forces as well.
He could have
Yes.
just been taken.
That was a good game. So what are you guys going to do? Does that sound
Well,
like you've got a
it's-
bunch of options? You could go see the old guy, go to the look for his investigation clue things from the
Palace
shop,
isn't too far away.
or go to the temple.
We're gonna nap.
You're gonna nap.
We
We're just thinking, could we fit in one more thing before we sleep?
no, it's pretty.
Oh yeah, it was sunset when we went to that lady's house, so like
Yeah.
I assume that the sun has set by now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say go down for a meal, but that'd be insensitive.
No, it's not. We're hungry. Let's go, Mina.
How did the young fellow fare, Lady Mara? He's in good hands? That's good.
I took him to someone who might know him.
Oh. Did you recognize the young lad?
Yes.
We've only been in the city for...
It might have been from the opera.
Yes, it was. Musician.
I require a deception roll.
That's a 20, King.
It's a natural
so it doesn't
20.
matter what you roll.
Doesn't matter what she rolls.
She could roll a 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
And in which case...
In which case you can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it.
It's a 12.
oh.
I got a 9!
Do you have any special skills that would add? No. God. Okay. Fine. The paladin sees right through your horrible lie.
I mean, I do too, I think.
Thing is, I'm not going to say anything about it.
Oh. Okay. No. Interesting. Go on.
But she's allowed to make a perception check as to whether I give her this. She notices this slight look of distrust, perhaps, or
Yes.
because that's what I would probably.
Natural 20.
She probably notices that my eyes narrow slightly, and
I will narrow them back. Like,
Just don't wink.
do I notice? Natural
He won't-
20.
Please waste all your 20s.
Yeah.
Well, there's a.
Perhaps somebody should spend some time with Jamie Lee, and
I already asked if she was okay and she didn't want anything. So, yeah.
I always say that.
I could go down and talk to her. I mean, death is only natural, and it is a... We all
Somebody
wait.
else.
Maybe you should do it, Saphira.
I have already
Me.
talked to her.
I have experience in death. I'll go.
Thanks, Reaper. See, I can always count on you.
Thanks, Frederick.
Yeah, he can send her to go and meet her.
She seemed fine. Just slightly distraught.
She may need some consoling.
Oh.
What?
Weirdo.
I'll go down and talk to her. I'm going to get some meals anyway, so.
Free ones. If you work it.
Working alright.
The meals are free anyway.
I'll head downstairs.
I think we all are.
Yeah.
Okay. The common room is empty.
So I won't need my services for guarding tonight.
That much is obvious.
Yeah. Is Jamie Lee there, or is she not even bothered to man the desk, so to speak? So.
He's there.
Jamie Lee, you have my deepest sympathies. I heard Lady Mara told me what happened. I'm sorry we could not solve this problem as quickly as we had liked.
I'm sure it's not your fault, she says automatically.
I know there's nothing we can really do for Curtis, but if there's anything we can do for you, you have only to ask.
I'll keep that in mind, thank you.
We were hoping to dine soon, if that's alright.
Of course, what was I thinking?
I can.
Let's see what we have. She'll move back into the kitchen area.
I can do that
They
if
don't have that
would
gas
would
oven.
rather not.
No, but you've got big knives.
Yeah.
I don't have psychology, so I can't really see if she's going to offer herself or anything. I suppose I could just roll charisma, but
No, you can't.
oh, okay.
Okay, so eventually some food will come out.
Yeah.
It's passable. And once you've eaten, you guys are doing what?
Probably. I'll save a little for scribbles. I don't even know what it is, so whatever a rat would probably most like, I will leave some. I'm guessing we'll be hitting the set for the night.
I might go for a walk.
Are you announcing this, or are you just gonna?
You were all talking, so might go for a walk.
Alone?
I'm never alone.
That's objectively not true.
She's a goddess with
That makes sense, but her goddess cannot directly intervene should street urchins attack her again.
She didn't really need the intervention.
So good.
Well, I think what Saphira means is nothing, unless we don't go, we can't defend street urchins from her.
Oh, would you like me to accompany you? We're going to head to the opera house anyways.
Oh, I can accompany you that way, yes.
You sure you don't want further escorts?
Oh, no, I'll go to the opera house and come back.
Was that a Lincoln joke? You want escorts, as in Ford escorts?
No.
Going to the opera?
No, it was you putting
The
thinking
Ford's
way
theatre.
too many.
Ford's
You're
theatre.
putting way too many layers that were not intended at all into that.
Okay.
I wish it was that clever, but
Here's me thinking you had a gram of cleverness about you, but apparently I was horribly, woefully mistaken.
bum.
Why am I laughing at Bob? Oh, right, yes, that's all the caffeine I've been drinking to try and stay awake.
Bum's pretty funny.
Can I get you both to make a perception check, please?
Oh no.
Now, Celine, you may have a +1 on this.
Oh, it's pretty fucking good. 8.
That's both well within your
Yep.
scores. Okay, cool. The night is quiet and snowy. You make it to the opera house and you start heading round back, and you hear like a little clattering sound, sort of just off,
Or
just off over there. And that's the
Well, the
only
brother
real.
is.
And that's the only real.
Anything we see in the distance or nothing?
No, everything appears still and silent.
you there?
I did.
Do you get out or do you...
If you're not going to be late, we can investigate.
Will I be late? It's pretty early.
No, you won't be late.
You check it out.
Okay.
Get on there.
I require a. You may either make a general perception check or a tracking check.
Go with the tracking.
Probably, in your case, probably perception. Because if I recall, your tracking is basic shitty tracking, which is an entirely new proficiency I invented.
I failed.
Ah,
I did 2, 17.
nasty. Okay, yeah. Your search result reveals nothing untoward or out of the ordinary.
Then we'll try back. That was terrible.
So you are going to go into the opera house.
Yes.
I'm going to listen to general conversation of the people coming into the opera house from the front. Just stand in the shadows and listen to anyone. Just general conversation.
Anything in particular you're hoping to pick up on?
Yes. Names. Just people just hear if there's anything.
Percentile dice roll, please.
Yeah.
Okay, you may overhear any one name you're interested in.
Okay, and can I? Is it from the person referring to that person, or a
well,
person?
13's pretty damn low, so okay, you will overhear someone talking to someone and addressing them by that name.
Ooh, so that person's there, not just being talked about.
Mm.
There you go. Are we?
Because you did quite well on that.
Can I approach this person, or are they actually in the building?
They are just about to go in. Whoever they are.
Yeah. Okay, I'll wait.
Okay. So, what are you two clowns doing while you're going to nap, are you? You're going to do anything
Might
like
hang around and downstairs for a while
No
with the
customers.
last of my drink, like after the meal, and chat with Adrian, and then probably say my prayers. And just do a quick observance of Jamie Lee. I just want to make sure she's not going to like freaking offer herself in the middle of the night. But,
Oh.
no, I have no idea what she's going to do.
She seems to be bearing up under everything quite well.
Yeah, given what I rolled, that's probably what I'd do.
She seems pretty happy. Pretty
Yeah.
upbeat.
Yeah, then I'd take scribbles and food and say my prayers, clean up a bit, and head to bed.
Go to bed, little one, and don't forget my son. To include everyone. Warm
Be
within.
pretty warm. I'll be fine.
I'll keep you free from sin until the Sandman comes. Okay. What are you going to do?
I'll basically do the same thing, except I won't go to sleep immediately. I'll just keep.
You're going to say your prayers.
Yeah, I'll just keep going over that.
Scribbles is going to get fat
That
because he's
spell I
given.
have that I can't do yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, if you were just in case you wanted to, if you wanted to learn some more Elvish, I could probably.
Oh yeah.
Could probably
That's
over that
actually a
tonight.
pretty good idea
Yeah.
for some use of your time there.
So I'm
Right.
going to roll my charisma to see how well I teach it, and
That's
12.
And then I roll my intelligence to see how well I learn it, don't I?
Okay, hang on a minute. So 12, it's below your charisma. You can impart a successful lesson. Now you need to roll your intelligence to make sure it's coherent. Because you can
okay.
impart a successful lesson of just anecdotal stories.
That's
think
not.
that's-
No, that's above my. That's above my.
How much above?
I think it's 2 or 1. 2.
Okay. And you can roll your intelligence.
That's good.
I beat it by half. So it's
Okay. I'll keep track of that. Right. Okay. That is truly, truly distressing.
So what is
I have-
Sulan's in
So it's
doing
lost
with-
it truly, truly, truly outrageous.
Oh, that's Jen.
Oh, sorry.
So, during the second act, as the lead actor, the lead male part, is on the stage tonight, you've been told you're not afraid of him. He is just at the part of the performance where he has taken the poison over the grief of his, the destitution of his lost family, and is in the middle of his endless death soliloquy with appropriate musical accompaniment. When there is a disturbance, and he is joined on stage by someone who seems to be rising up through a trap door, and though you know there is not one there, wearing a dark robe and a white mask, seeming to gather shadow itself into a long-edged weapon, he sweeps gracefully through the rather plump operatic actor, who falls in two halves onto the stage, wetly.
Now that's
The
definitely-
masked figure turns and bows to the audience and leaves that card on his body and disappears into the ground again.
Oh, that's
The audience panics.
Oh,
Oh, I thought it was going to be like, and like the musicians panic, but like Mara keeps it going until like the audience cheers because they.
the most convincing death scene I've ever seen.
No, the
No.
audience panics because he's fallen into two halves. He is now two half men. There is a M and an an.
Not quite 2.5
I was deliberately avoiding that one.
Smart. And the musicians panic and someone screams backstage dramatically.
Oh no!
Eek, fainting noises.
Sweet, there's opening for the main role now, Laura.
It's more for you since you're a man.
I can dress up as a man if I want.
No, men can do women's jobs, but women can't do men's jobs. It's not how. Sorry, let's see.
So what do?
Pick up the card from the body.
You rush over there.
Yes.
You pick up the card from the body. Right. Okay. On one side is a white mark, roughly resembling the mask.
Exhibit A.
On the obverse side is a map of the world, and the legend, the world. I don't know if you would have ever seen one of these before.
Actually, that would be very impressive because in this setting, they would not have the ability to copy
Yep.
things, and that's very fine
Yeah.
etching.
Magic.
It would be. I don't know if you know of these. It's a Karroc card, basically the equivalent of a tarot card in this world. So
It's also banned from all official tournaments.
It's not even on the restricted list. It's just straight up banned.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's not that bad.
So outside, an audience worth of people boil out.
when he was split in two, was there blood everywhere, or?
Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It was wicked.
So not moving silently. That's not the problem at the moment.
That's unfortunate.
Hiding in shadows.
Okay.
But not silently.
Kind of hiding in the shadows like, ah!
11 on the Thaco.
You're attacking someone?
You succeed.
And 61.
So noted. They are tagged.
Good thing there's a kerfuffle going on.
What a coincidence!
And then we'll come back in a month and check their stomach contents and see if they've been eating healthily.
I'm beginning to think that maybe she didn't lose that leader.
Because as far as Sephiro's concerned, yeah,
No, I mean,
been nothing
obviously,
but
yeah.
honest with her. But
Yeah.
yes,
I've been honest with you. But we just missed
Mara, on the other hand,
it.
I knew she was lying.
Thank you! Take the suspicion off me.
yeah,
I suppose it really would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it does.
the one who keeps thieving things, and then there's a
See,
missing.
anything.
The one we trusted so much, we gave her all the money.
What's really interesting is that Mara is actually a Tibetan word meaning suspicious or distrustful purple-eyed bint.
Was it chosen for that reason?
Wait, really?
No! Yeah, there's a lot of Tibetan words that translate things like purple-eyed bint.
I was going to say it doesn't have the purple eyes, but the rest is accurate.
Good times. So anyway, what do?
Well, obviously I'm caught up in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's
I'm
going
sure
on.
you blend in.
So yeah, eventually you are alone on the stage tonight.
Show must go on.
Just bam.
Search.
Yeah. Search him. Search the body.
Search your feelings.
Oh, yeah.
In 2 minutes.
Search the body.
Okay.
Once you use the force.
He doesn't actually have anything on him.
No, he's in a costume.
Yeah.
But you might have left any other kind of clothes on how he killed him. Kind of thing. Not like how he killed
Actually-
him. Like,
You go to the dressing room.
yeah.
Okay, so you make your way to the dressing room.
Guarantee there's no one else there. Unless someone's going through the stuff. Before you.
Someone going through it now.
Well, he doesn't need it anymore, does he?
Nope. He really needs, like, what, a fifth?
Well, you're going to take your fifth now, aren't you?
He's taking his fifth.
It's like someone took a bit more than the fifth.
I'll give you a fifth of the fingers on my hand.
No, that's actually a fourth.
Did you?
Oh!
Have another fifth.
Again, only a fourth.
So you arrive at the dressing room. There is a door.
Yes. Open the door.
Okay.
Do it.
Righto. There is an extended rack with many clothing on it. The various outfits for different parts of the opera. There is a table with a chair. There is a polished brass mirror, about yay big, on the table.
Especially with like gold or silver.
The table is also covered in various makeups and paints and other things, most of which are either lead or arsenic based.
Help.
Yeah, they didn't know any better.
That's the way it was back then.
Yeah.
Also, magic.
Mm.
You haven't been to Talvalen recently, the price of magic's up.
I haven't been there in a while.
So is this all that's in the session?
Pretty much.
Any personal positions?
Yes, there is a pair of pants, a tunic, some thin boots, and a belt.
Anything on the belt, or it's just the belt?
Belt pouch.
What's in the belt pouch?
Okay, you will find 3 pence.
I was looking at the thing. It just would have been funny if you found a backpack full of thing in it.
Take those 2 pieces. And also the brass mirror.
Okay,
Should take the makeups as well.
that's £3.
I saw the card. Maybe it's like a super mythic rare foil.
Okay.
Are there any windows?
Of course not. Which I guess means there was also a candle and a candlestick holder somewhere in the room.
Cool. I'll look it out.
Uh-huh. Okay. You're stopped just outside by a guard who wants to ask a few questions about the event. Such as, hold up a minute, you work here?
Yes.
You were on stage?
No.
Oh. So you weren't on stage at all night?
I was a musician
Oh.
in the music pits.
Ah! Right. Were you the one what done it?
No.
Go on, why not fess up? We got loads of people what seen you done it.
No, you don't.
Are you sure you were not the one what done it?
Yes.
She's a clever one, Reg.
Righto. Guess you can go then. Oh! Do you know who what done it?
No.
Oh. If they confess to you and say they's the ones what done it,
You're
come
the
to the...
first to know.
Right, thanks. Does that mean you done it? No!
It might do. Did you do it? Are you the what done it?
No, I did not. I remember because I have an alibi.
What's your alibi then?
I was being a guard at the time.
Yes, but you could have been on stage. It could have been you.
Couldn't have been me.
We have many people who have seen you do it.
What?
Alright, you're coming with me, Reg. You're under suspicion.
That happens.
You're acting a guard.
You're a horrible person.
You are an absolutely horrible person. Evidently. Oh, wow, that's going to get real interesting before it gets any better.
Well, things you know, that's alright.
Yeah, I don't do anything illegal.
Okay, so you're free to leave.
How incompetent these guards are.
Yes, we do.
They deserve to be locked up.
He's
but they
going
were
to get
safe.
executed.
I'm sorry, do you want really good guards that just interfere with everything you're trying to do
No,
constantly?
no.
Hell no.
Right then, so stop complaining. So you leave. Okay. How are you doing with the crowd?
Right, have you got our money on you while you're doing this in this crowd?
Again.
31.
That's nice. What are you doing?
I'm just blending.
Okay, that's great.
Half naked Emma's woman just blending. Thankfully, it's Amazon cosplay day today.
I've got my cape,
Theatre.
you know, and holding it in.
Holding it in.
Did that help Naga the serpent?
Of course it is.
No, it didn't. Okay. Fair enough. Who wants to go next?
We should be like a.
This world's a funny place, isn't it?
Well, I'm basically like, I don't know what time this is compared to where we were, but we were basically asleep. Like, well, I was anyway.
Yeah.
After I'd helped him out with his languages and fed scribbles, got ready, blah blah blah, said prayers.
Okay. So you guys can. I assume you're both going to go directly home, or what are you doing?
I go home. Well, I look for Susan first.
Oh yeah, she's blending. Real hard to find in that crowd.
Okay, try and find her then.
I think she's also taller than everyone in that crowd.
Where's Suman?
10.
Is that enough?
Yes. 10.
Well, I got 31. In my
She got lower than you, so she found her.
Is that a successful hidden shadows or whatever you
It's
did?
a successful hiding shadows.
Okay. So, let me try and remember how the fuck do you pierce hidden shadows?
It'd just be an increase in C, wouldn't it?
It
I was
is.
gonna say it would depend on how far below her score she got, wouldn't it?
Give me a perception check. Another one.
2. 2.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
second best she can
I'm
do.
gonna do it.
Yeah. You will eventually catch sight of Zulin just as she turns a corner.
Cool. Oh, trailer.
Taylor.
Taylor.
Same page. Righto. You can certainly do that, I'm guessing. So you turn the corner
Yes.
and you look for her.
But does she know she's being tailed?
I'm just with the crowd.
I'm just with the crowd.
So you're not looking to see if anybody's, like, because you're trying to blend, you're not looking to see if anybody's... Okay.
I'm watching. Obviously, she's behind me, so I'm not watching behind me. I'm watching what's going on around me. In this.
Okay, Mara, I'm going to give you a special opportunity here. I want you to roll perception.
6.
Not bad.
Almost enough. Okay, right. You catch sight of Sulan again, basically dispersing with the crowds. She seems to be sort of looking around, maybe trying to work out what's going on. You can't really tell. You also see a shadowy figure sort of step out from an alleyway and do this. And you see that just a glint of metal. And you can tell that he's staring right at Sulan's back.
I'll approach him.
Okay. How are you doing this?
You throw a knife at his face.
You can
Are you just
Say
directly
what
walking
you
up to
know.
him?
move silently.
I'm going to try. 17.
Fuck yes!
Ghost.
Okay. Which means I need to roll a 3
Yeah.
or lower to detect this.
Yeah.
Well done. Okay, so you approach. You are now 20 feet away. Getting ready to throw this thing. You know you're closer, you can see that he's dressed all in black. And he's holding some kind of wheel made of points. A folding dagger. You've seen these before. They have the advantage of being concealable and conform to the palm of your hand, but in flight extend out into a two-edged pointy dagger.
Pickpocket.
I can't, it's in his hand.
So, you're now,
Natural
you're, now
20.
20, you're now 20 feet out. He hasn't detected you as far as you're aware.
Yep.
Wet dude.
Well, I'm going to try that thing then,
Okay. Give me a move silently check.
Inspiration.
That's a bronze one.
Holy crap, I love getting these things.
Oh, so do I.
I like that moxie. Thank you.
100.
Yeah, that's a horrible crippling fail.
So,
That's like the equivalent of a 1.
yeah.
It's amazing how many of those have come up on D100s actually. It's
60. 26. 16.
16. That's good.
That is 16, right?
That's the other way around.
It's 61.
Oh no, wait, no, that's 91. That's 91.
You could spend a silver inspiration.
I don't have any silvers.
Oh.
I wanna have silvers.
Would you like a silver
I
one?
could spend one on your behalf.
Okay, so fail. And now I'd
Okay,
like
don't have any
a
silvers.
hide and shadows check from you.
We're
I'll
contemplating.
spend
Don't have any
another
silvers,
inspirations.
She really
It
wants
rolls
to.
one. Hiding in the shadows.
I think we're moving on to hiding shadows instead of.
Oh,
You spend 2, because I'll give you 1.
Sure.
Yeah, well, it's a...
They exist to be spent. I mean, just.
And I haven't used any
Okay.
yet, so might as well.
Here's
And
a
you can't-
copper.
And you can't. I've got 3.
Oh
here.
wow. Okay.
35.
I don't think that. Well, I mind you.
35. It's
Yeah, I mean, rogue skills are probably the main thing, the obvious thing to use them on. That's not really important.
Yeah.
57.
57.
90.
35.
So what I'm looking at here is that you have 25.
Yes.
So that hasn't changed with your level.
No.
That's really unfortunate.
Oh well.
So that's a fail by 10. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to get to within 10 feet, and then you're going to make a noise. and he sort of, you can tell he's heard it, and he's probably going to turn around or something. You have an opportunity to do something.
You've got the crowd, remember?
You got the crowd on one side, and you have like the way the snow's banked up on the other. You are between alleyways, but you might be able to hide in a door frame, perhaps.
I hide in a door frame.
Okay.
Wait, hang on.
Or jump behind the pile of snow.
Stab him in the throat. I mean,
I'll give you a copper one for an extra chance to hide if you want.
stab him in the throat.
Okay. Look, doing that because you know they can't be used for hit points.
Susan would fuck them up.
I think Sylvan will get shanked repeatedly.
39.
And you've got another
39 on a D20 roll?
Oh,
Oh, is this just a T20?
14. Yeah.
And again,
You
because
get
you've
another one.
basically got a free roll of this.
15.
Yeah.
14.
Okay.
I
So,
love when you spend coins, you end up using the first result. It's great.
so he turns around. Just turns his head. He's looking. Just so, and you're pressing yourself into the shadow of a door frame, desperately trying not to be noticed, all alone in the night. Dun, 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 dun. Takes his time.
Looking at Sula. You can see a door frame of at least.
A door frame with boobs.
I did it so fucking well, though. That was pretty fucking epic hiding there.
And then he eventually decides there's no one there, it seems. He turns around. Again. But Sulin is gone.
Yell up. I think.
And he looks pretty pissed. And creeps back into the alleyway.
Oh,
Okay. Do I get a...
Perception.
It isn't going to matter. So you don't have to bother. So you reach the alleyway. What do?
oh.
Okay, so you walk into the alleyway. Okay. The alleyway goes in about 12 feet and then stops.
This is not
Secret door. Look for it.
good. Secret door. Look for it.
Okay, I believe you have to make a search for a secret door.
Yep.
You have search for secret
It's
door
a
skill.
That is actually a standard thing anyone can do.
Oh, search for secret door. What do I roll for that?
I'm sure the internet is going to be saying things like you roll a d6 and rah-de-rah. However, I want a d20 roll. And it is an intelligence check. So you need 15 or less.
Wow.
12.
Ah! You're just about to give up hope of finding a secret door when a brick shifts slightly under carefully probing fingers and you realize this wasn't a very well made building.
There's no secret door. is
There is not a secret door.
there? Not even from the brick.
So are you pulling or pushing the brick?
Building falls
Pull it.
down.
Okay. You work the brick loose and you pull it out about an inch. And nothing seems to happen. If you pull it out another inch, you might be able to clear the brick. Okay. You pull it another inch out, removing it from the wall, and suddenly nothing happens.
You hit a brick.
You own a brick.
What's in the hole?
We're on destruction button. Do not press.
What's in the hole,
Yes.
as it were? Well, it's got a wood back. You know. And there's some brick dust. A few flakes of snow. There's a damp patch. And there's not very much mortar.
This was the keystone. When she walks away, the house is going to collapse.
Yep.
It was a low bird break.
I'll put the brick back.
Are you careful that it is the right way?
No.
Really, that seems out of character.
I don't, like, I'm kind of making sure Sylvan isn't, like, dying.
Okay.
That's why you investigated out for 5 minutes.
I wasn't for 5 minutes. It was literally like, okay, there's no door behind here.
I'm just picturing this thing where she's like pulled out the brick like this, and then she goes to put it back, and it's like,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Doesn't fit.
I'll turn it over in my hands and make sure I put it in the right way.
Okay. Seamless. Just like a bought one. Yeah.
It's been half an hour.
Oh no, where did Sylvan go?
Did we get it right still?
goes around the corner of this dead Sugland on the ground.
It was her time.
So,
I guess you didn't get her fifth.
leaving the alley, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
you make your way back to the inn. And when you get back to your room, there's 2 dudes and a Sulin.
In a Sulin.
And
Well, actually, I don't know.
No.
What I meant was that they are all in the room together. They can be doing whatever they want, although I strongly suggest,
from profound experience, that player characters should never fuck other player characters.
You guys don't fuck the party.
Screw the crew.
Sulin, you alright?
Yes. I lost you at the theatre. What happened?
A man got sliced in half on stage.
You know, whatever.
And I, tried to prevent your assassination. What about you?
I was following you when I saw someone staring at me from an alley with a weapon in its hand.
I've made many enemies since I've been here, so... Well... Until I got used to the culture, I may have made a few... cultural...
Faux pas.
Yes, that's what they said, yeah. What made you think they were after me, though?
That's right, fake New Zealand game show host from the 1980s.
Steve
Faux
Myers?
pas.
Yes.
Carry on.
Well, he was staring directly at me. Distracted, so he couldn't tell what he was going for. Also, on the body of the man cut in half is this.
I've seen one of those before.
Yes, you
Scribbles
actually have.
has drawn him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you've seen one of these before.
Yeah, I know. I've seen one twice.
You've seen one 3 times, you just
Yeah.
don't remember it.
Is this the only assassin in the city?
Right now,
the
at
only
this
good
exact moment, no.
He's the only good one.
It's just this seems to be the same guy we always.
We're
Or there's
assuming
a couple
it's the
of
same
them.
guy.
Oh, I suppose.
They
yeah.
could be have the whole ritual mask and cloak thing. There could be a few of them doing this.
So edgy.
Did you get a look at him, or
Yes,
Sure.
yes.
what did he look like?
Holds up the card again.
Not that guy.
Oh.
What was the guy that I was looking at looked like?
The fat actor, I'm guessing.
No,
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 the other one.
the guy who
Oh,
was
the one
staring
in the
at
alley.
You would say he was about 5'8", slimly built, dressed in black.
Okay.
He had he had dark eyes. don't know how much attention you were paying. Okay, in that case, I'll take your word for it. You'd say he looked like someone from Zhugon tends to look.
Oh.
Hey.
Is this close to doing the most racist thing?
No, do it.
No!
Cool name. Looks like someone from where I'm from.
Who was it? It was.
Someone
You have actually said it before.
in
Zhulong, yeah. Interesting.
Really?
I don't know why someone from there would be after me.
It's hard.
Sulan tries to make enemies in every country.
That's how you know you're doing your job.
Maybe he was hired.
Maybe. Oh, we better rest. I need to get out and about tomorrow morning. Some chores to do too, so you always fun. Shade and water, sleep well. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure we're all anxious to not be doing this. So we will resume on Wednesday, I believe, at 8.
That was the Champions of Your Karroc, an archival recording of an AD&D 2.5 edition pen and paper role-playing game night. The opening credits music was Lords of the Sky from the Battleforge OST. Closing music was Cloak and Dagger from the Witcher 3 soundtrack. These musics are used in a non-profit archive tabletop session played and no ownership is expressed or implied. Video footage from the intro is credited in its video format. The preceding game night may have contained music and sound from Imogen Heap, George Michael, Evanescence, Age of Wonders 2, Aeon, Baldur's Gate, Baldur's Gate 2, Battle Realms, Battle Forge, Castlevania Lords of Shadow, Conan the Barbarian, Consortium, Daggerfall, Dark Souls 2, Darksiders, Darksiders 2, Demon's Souls, Diablo 2, Diablo 3, Divinity 2, Dragon Age Origins, Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, D&D Official RP Soundtrack, EverQuest 2, Fable The Lost Chapters, God of War 2, God of War 3, Guild Wars Eye of the North, Guild Wars Factions, Guild Wars Nightfall, Guild Wars Additional Music, Heroes of Might and Magic 5, Hitman Blood Money, Kingdoms of Amalur, Reckoning, Krull, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, Lords of the Fallen, Lord of the Rings War in the North, Morrowind, Vampire the Masquerade, Oblivion, Pillars of Eternity, Risen, Sacred 2, The Settlers 2, The Settlers 5, The Witcher 2, The Witcher 3, The X-Files, Trine, Trine 2, Unreal Tournament 2004, Wolfenstein The New Order, Fallout New Vegas, Golden Axe, Age of Conan, RoboCop, Blind Guardian, Deus Ex, Halo, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, Halo Reach, The Hobbit Trilogy, The Star Wars Special Edition Trilogy, The Star Wars Prequel Trilogy, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 4, Serenity, the Star Trek movie soundtracks, Star Wars, The Old Republic, Manos, The Hands of Fate, Babylon 5, Gran Turismo 5, Deathstalker, Phantom of the Opera, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, Desadia Duodecim, miscellaneous other classical music, sound effects, or fantasy tracks taken from YouTube, too numerous to list. Music is used as a non-profit manner to enhance gameplay and is included in the archive as audible on the night. If you would like to be credited for your music and it is not listed here, please send a message to the channel and a proper credit will be applied in the description and future audio credits. The preceding archival recording contains strong language, sexual references, adult themes, and should not have been listened to if you are under the age of 18, have a history of mental disorders, lack coping skills, a chronic inability to press stop or back buttons, find said material offensive, are easily upset, disgusted, offended by puns, are pregnant, or have no sense of humor.